Let's talk about those who are doing things right now. The league bloggers, of course, you are familiar with them right now, what they do every month. For the month under review, Paul Igbogun, coach of Warri Wolves, and of course, Effiong Indifreke of Abia Warriors have been picked as the coach of the month and the player of the month. That's from the League Bloggers Award. They do this to reward outstanding coaches and outstanding players. And for this month under review, Paul Igbogun of Warri Wolves and Indifreke Effiong are the standout coach and player. All right, so congratulations to Paul Igbogun and Indifreke Effiong for picking up the awards for this month. Let's quickly talk about March Day 23 now, and fixtures for this weekend. Bayelsa will be hosting Enyimba. That game is on Saturday, tomorrow. It will be live on Super Sports. They have the rights, and they allow us to use those pictures as well. We have Abia Warriors against El Kanemi. That will be on Saturday at the Umuahia Township Stadium. We have Lobi Stars against Taraba. Nasarawa United against Atlant in Lafia. That's a big game in Lafia. Aqua United welcomes Sharks to the nest of champions. Rangers against Ifeanyi, massive Southeast derby in that one. Sunshine will be hosting Giwa. That's the top of the table clash. Both title contenders will be slugging it out at the Akure Township Stadium. We have other matches that will be played this weekend. Warri Wolves against Dolphins on Sunday. It will also be live on cable TV. Kwara United welcome Wiki. Massive. And then the game of the weekend, Ayo. Shooting Stars are going to Pillars. Shooting Stars last Monday broke a 5-year-old jinx of not being able to win away from home. Pillars have a jinx of 13 years of not losing at home.
200 games.
At home. Without losing. In the league. They lost the game in the CAF Champions League to Atlant. But in the league, they've not been beaten at home in almost 13 years.
Well, I believe the Kano Pillars hasn't been able to get it right this season. You know, they just have a new coach and all this stuff. And Shooting Stars is just getting their bearing. I feel it's going to end in a draw if Shooting Stars don't run away with a win.
Okay, all right. So don't forget what we always do. Last weekend, we need to say this. March Day 22 set a new record this season. The lowest number of home wins in the league was March Day 22. Only 3 teams won at home. Only 3 teams won at home last weekend. The others drew at home or lost, like Atlant losing 1-3 to 3SC. So this weekend, tell us what will happen. Where are the away victories coming from?
In Ogara.
Enyimba.
Bayelsa. Enyimba, Bayelsa.
That's what you think?
Yeah, though the chairman of Bayelsa, they are all my friends, but I think Bayelsa United have not been doing well. And it's more like a neutral ground, you know, away from Yenegua. You know, Pillars scored an equalizer. They ended 1-1 the last time when they played at home. So I think they are having some issues. Enyimba will fancy their chances. This is their opportunity
to pick an away win. The 4th away win of the season for Enyimba. That's what you think will happen.
Well, you are not doffing your heart for Shooting Stars beating a Kano Pillars.
No, but I think Pillars will have a slim victory because you know we watched the game in Ibadan, the first time we were in Ibadan, and after Junior Ajayi scored that goal early. You know, Shooting Stars.
The Shooting Stars of the first stanza is not the second stanza. The Shooting Stars of the first stanzas actually, that coach was using the material he had on ground, and he was technically helping them. But now I think he has the bench. He has even without Junior Ajayi.
You people have also forgotten that Baba Ganaru, who took over, has not lost in 3 games since he took over.
No, but the 3SC of now is a very different 3SC from that time.
I know what they're talking about. Pillars are also very, very good.
Let's just tell us what you think will happen this weekend. Where are the away victories, or where will the other 1 or 2? Where are the away victories going to come from this weekend? Tell us. We'll try and read your comments out as we go along. But I don't envy this guy. The chairman of Bayelsa is going to come for his head. All right. Let's talk about the National League very quickly. The National League, there's only 1 game in Division 1A because the National League want to resolve a lot of issues and ensure that the last 3 games are played simultaneously. And there's fairness as much as they can. So only 1 game in Division 1A, and that is Yobe against the league leaders, Plateau United. But there will be games in Division A2. So let's run through A2 very quickly. and see what the fixtures are for Division A2 this weekend. But okay, maybe the A2 fixtures are not out yet, but maybe I will be able to maybe talk about that later on. We want to talk to the chairman of the Nigerian National League, if we're able to get him on the show, to clarify a few things around the National League, because we're getting to the end of the season. Some clubs are failing to honor games, and that should be worrisome.
Yeah, very worrisome, Tony, especially Bosdo. You know, I think it's not good because of the fact they have played some clubs.
They've been worked over two times now.
The NNL board will be in a quagmire. What do? Do you withdraw all the points that they have either won or lost? Will it affect some teams that have defeated them? So for Bosdo, it's not the way to go. If you're not sure of proper funding, the best thing is to withdraw before the season starts. And it's also, I think it's a warning signal to the NNL. These teams should get, deposit some kind of money.
Kind of agreement that the
so if you're not going to complete this thing, then they can have something to fall back on.
Okay, I'm told that the call is not getting through. Maybe there are network issues getting across to Chief Emeka Yama, chairman of the NNL board. But let me read the fixtures for you of week 12 of the Division A2. The games to be played this weekend. Gombe United are going to be playing Mighty Jets. And then Sokoto United will be playing Tornadoes of Mina. Tornadoes of Mina are leading in that group. And then you have FRSC of Abuja against ABS of Ilorin. Those are the games. And then, of course, we have Zamfara United against Ranchers Bees. That game will not be played because Ranchers are in court.
Yeah. They've not been playing their games.
They've not been playing their games. So those three games are going to be played in Division A2. But then with the way things are right now, it looks like, okay, I'm told that Emeka Yama is on the line now to speak to us on the show. So we'll just go quickly and talk to him. But before I do that, I'm told that from the table, Ikorodu United, MFM of Lagos are looking good to be promoted to the Globe Premier League. So next season, we could be having 2 Lagos teams gaining promotion.
I actually want to talk about, but let's Emeka Yama.
Let's talk to Emeka Yama very quickly now. He's joining us all the way, I think, from Abuja or Umahia. Emeka Yama, thank you for joining us on Sports Tonight. Where exactly are you talking to us from? Abuja or Umahia?
Tony, how are you? Good evening.
Good evening, Chief Emeka Yama.
Yes,
where are you talking to us from?
I'm a Nigerian. I can talk to you from anywhere.
Okay. Very quickly, what's going on? I mean, 3 games to the end of the season, teams are beginning to play funny once again. Last week, there was a statement from the NNL asking that teams should behave.
Yeah, so it's quite unfortunate that sometimes clubs come into the league unprepared. We have always tried to warn that National League is very tough. It's a second-tier league, very competitive. Every team wants to go to the Premiership by way of promotion, and oftentimes some clubs are ill-prepared, and we'll find this happening all the time. But this time, we will not let anybody fool us or try to bring the game to disrepute. I'm talking about Booster particularly. He has been warned to take the game seriously or suffer severe consequences.
What is the situation with Bosdo? I'm told that they have been walked over 2 times already this season. What are the implications of being walked over 2 times?
The rules are clear. We'll go by the rules. But as I talked to you a few hours ago, they brought a petition where they are alleging that Booster versus Goran, which is supposed to be a home match of Booster itself, failed to hold for Maba. They brought it to Maya. They're claiming that the match started by 5 o'clock and ended after 6. Therefore, it has gone outside the time. They're even quoting the rule that says they ought to be fined 1 million and not asking us to reschedule the match. Someone is unfair. They played the match and the match had, and they lost at home to go round. And after 3 weeks or 2 weeks, they're filling a petition. These are tactics. There's a problem with Booster. And I think they need to fix the problem. There's a problem with the players and the management of the team. And they have to come out very clearly to tell us what the problem is and not use other covers, to address matters that do not tend to help the growth of Nigerian football.
But before we allow you to go, what plans are you putting in place now to ensure that across the divisions A1, A2, B1, B2, the last 3 games are played fairly and genuine winners emerge from the different divisions?
Yes, I heard you say that 2 Lagos teams may be promoted. Why not? But are you sure? Nobody is sure until the end of the season. Now, there were standing games in the north where you had Yobe because of security issues, Boko Haram, who had to suspend, but the match had to take place for all the teams in the group to be at par. The same thing also in the B1, B2 and all that. So the groups that to suspended matches is to allow for standing matches to take place, and then put everybody at the level playing field. There have been issues of complaint about officiating. We're also looking at it to make sure that at the end of the day, we're going to use premiership referees for the last 2-3 matches to ensure fairness and that being a competitive league, being quite exciting, that it should end on a high.
But Chief Emeka Yama, thank you so much for speaking to us. I think we'll keep talking to you about this and keep getting your views as we approach home stretch for the Nigerian National League. We wish you the very best of luck and pray that the league is able to end smoothly and without hitches. All right, we'll be speaking to Chief Emeka Yama. Hi, Chief, actually. Hi, Chief Emeka Yama, Chairman of the Nigeria National League Board. I must thank you so much for your time on the show. I must also thank you for your time on the show as well.
For having me.
Where are you this weekend? No games in Lagos this weekend.
No games in Lagos.
No National League games in Lagos this weekend. So what's happening? And no game in Ibadan.
No, very soon.
Lagos will have
first class. Because judging from what I saw last year, if you remember that match, MFM versus First.
Even this year.
Do you understand that both teams were so professional? And
even this year. Ikorodu United.
I've not seen Ikorodu
Okay,
United.
let's go now.
I will see them this. I will see them.
All right, so let's go. Tunde Ogushiku is waiting to join us after this timeout.